Oh, hi, girls. Nice to meet you again. So, how are you feeling? I mean, autumn is
Ready.
here, October is here,
Yeah,
Halloween is coming.
almost.
Unfortunately, yes.
All the children and the sweets and all the lovely decoration.
And the pranks?
Yeah, but I think Martina has her own way of thinking about it.
Yes, I
Or you
do.
see her face when I'm saying the word Halloween.
Yes, I do.
So
I
what,
don't like it. I really don't like it.
but what
I
is it
like the
about?
decorations. I like the decorations. They look nice, and I love children. As I said in the episode before, I really do love children, but I hate Halloween. It's very annoying to me. So I live in a city, and I live in a building with only a few homes. So I only have 5 neighbors. And it would be okay for me if the children from the house, which are 3 children, I guess, like knock on my door and do this trick or treat thing. It would be totally okay. But actually, it's totally different. So in the area where I live, it's like a kind of a new area in the city, and it's a residential area. So there are like 6,000 people or something like this are living here. So it's very nice. The location is very nice because it's on the edge of the city and it's very green, and we have lakes and a river and forests, and it's very nice. And as you imagine, 6,000 people, lots of children live here. And I understand it basically because children love to dress up. I also did as a child. Yeah, at Carnival, it was nice to dress as a princess or as
Yes.
a cowboy or a police officer or whatever. And but it's really annoying because it starts when it gets dark at around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. in the afternoon, early evening, and like they ring the bell until 8 or 9 p.m., like literally every 5 minutes. And the thing is, I don't know all these children. I really don't know them. They are complete strangers to me. And also the parents are complete strangers to me. It's crazy. And it's so annoying. Yeah. And I don't open the door. I don't do it.
So they just want the sweets.
Yeah, but for me it would be okay if they like go to their friends' homes and stuff. And this is like more than enough, and it's not necessary to really ring every doorbell and then collect like 10 kilograms of sweets or something like this. It's like,
Yeah, as a parent, me too. I wouldn't think it's so good for my child. Just like, to have all the sweets. Yeah.
and the thing is, so they don't do anything bad if I don't open the door, what I don't do. Yes, and I it's not, they don't doing any pranks or stuff like this, so it's fine. But I personally don't understand it because none of those children knows the tradition behind it, because it's not an Austrian tradition. It totally comes from America, which is okay. Yeah, but it's an American tradition. It's not an Austrian tradition. So the children, they don't know anything about it. But I understand that they love to dress up and collect sweets, because which child does not want to collect sweets? Yeah, it's nice. But I really, it's really annoying. But this year, I'm really, I'm so lucky. I can't even tell you. I think it's the universe helping me.
I heard you.
Listen
I
up.
want to hear this.
Those were in a low vibration, but the universe heard you.
It's a very high vibration. It's the perfect vibration for me. Like, 2 weeks ago, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, a neighbor, the next door, she knocked at my door because she wanted to tell me something. And then she said, like, do you know your doorbell is not working?
Oh.
I'm like, okay. And then she like pushed the button and it really did not work. And I'm not going to tell them to repair it until Halloween.
We just wait after Halloween.
Of course.
Okay, this was really universe, yeah? Just like giving you the opportunity to rest.
It's cool.
Not having the doorbell ringing every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It just broke.
Yeah.
By itself, Martina. Was it by itself?
Yeah, it totally was. I did not even realize that it doesn't work until she told me, because she had to knock several times because I was cooking or something like this. And then she said, I had to knock several times because I think your doorbell does not work. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, so you see, you don't even have to like hide.
No.
It's simply not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Yeah. So,
lucky you.
yeah. Lucky me.
Yeah. But actually, it's the same with Germany, right? Because it's an American tradition. And the kids here also, they just dress up, they just collect the sweets, but I don't think they know anything about the tradition behind it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad here. I mean, the children from the street come, so it's not only the house, the street, but we're just the street. So I will be fine with like a couple of sweets and some. Not so
Some
many.
fruits.
Not like your area.
But I think when I also once had the thought maybe I try to give them apples or something like this, and then they won't bring again next year. They obviously want.
Instead of candied apples, I'll just give you apples.
I always let the children choose. I just give them the pot and then they choose what they have for a
Yeah, but if I have a bowl with only apples,
You will get a lot of tricks
Maybe
there.
it's not.
I'm assuming a lot of toilet paper is going to be surrounding your house.
How's it in Ireland, Ankita? Are they?
Ireland is technically the originator of Halloweens, not in the way of collecting sweets, but in the, what is it called? The pagan thing. Samhain? I am pretty sure I'm butchering the word. I apologize, but basically it's a thing about the witches coming together, right? Like
yeah.
I think it's traditionally it's a pagan festival where the veil is supposed to be light, so you honor your ancestors and you can interact with them and stuff like that. I personally feel here I haven't seen a lot of people being crazy on Halloween. Obviously, there is like dedicated areas and. Or maybe I don't live where there are too many kids. That's nobody's come to my bell asking. They don't even have a bell, by the way. They have to be outside the apartment.
That's the safest version, Martina. So maybe.
Yeah, like there's just what do you call it, the intercom thing, and like they will really have to be outside the whole building complex and ring a bell for a one particular person, which I'm assuming nobody is going to do. I think as a tradition, people do trick and treating here because I've heard a lot of people in the office be like, oh, they were taking their kids trick and treat and stuff like that. But I think it's very restricted to, maybe it's not restricted and I just don't know. It's in areas which is more suburban or where kids are more easily flowing around or whatever in their school districts. I think it happens, but I actually expected it to be more here because considering it originated here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I haven't seen enough, and I might be wrong. So, anybody Irish watching this, let us know if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If you have a different take on
Do you
this.
see the decorations, Ankita? Like you see
I've
them
seen
in...
decorations, yes, and those were really nice. Like I actually got spooked by one. Like I had just, when I moved here a couple of years ago, it was just about at the time I had moved around early October, and just in time for Halloween, so the decorations were coming up and stuff, and like I took a turn. I was just moving from my house and I took a turn and there was a whole what do you call it? The skeleton which was popping out and it was just at the turn and then they did it so well. I was so spooked. I took 3 steps back. And then when I realized what was happening, I was like, kudos. Very well done. But the fact is, I actually got spooked afterwards as well, even though I knew it was there, right?
You forgot it.
Doesn't help.
Doesn't help. But
Oh,
the decorations were done so well.
Yeah.
Like they had the pumpkins, they had the skeletons, they had like really unique things. The witches flying on broomsticks and some.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were going out.
Cool stuff.
I think people really enjoyed it. At least where I was staying then, the people were really enjoying it.
Because
It
you
was
need,
fun.
yeah, that's the thing. Because in Germany, you don't really have so much decoration.
Yeah, a little.
That's the night itself when the kids just
Yeah.
dress up and
We have a
There are
little,
these
but
parties in the castles and all where you can dress up for Halloween and go, and everybody's like that day in the city center, everybody's dressed in black and they have these weird makeup on and stuff like that. So, like your young adults and stuff are all dressed up and going like this high heels.
oh, really? Okay.
And they have like green face with stuff
Yeah.
happening, and those stockings are half teared off and blood is coming off with makeup and all. And people do really, I love the creativity. People really do cool
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, people here just do like Halloween parties, and so but it's mostly self-organized. But well, I don't really know about bigger events.
Oh, we have bigger events here.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least
I mean,
two that I
I guess
saw.
we have. It's
over the
Berlin.
years.
But I just know the private ones when people just meet up and just have their costumes.
Yeah.
Do you
It
guys
was so
actually
funny.
do like
It
a
was so funny
costume
one
thing?
time because when I did Shaolin Kung Fu and the Shaolin monks were always and so we said, oh, we make avatar out of you.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
We just put an arrow here.
Very easy to do, right? And you already have the costume as well.
Yeah.
He was the only one who thought it's not so funny. The rest of us go, oh, we did.
Why would they not find it funny though? That's a red flag. People not finding that joke funny is a red.
It was just like, but he likes the show, right? But it was just like, what? Why? You just look like it. We don't
And
even
they're
have to
giving
put a
you easy
costume on
tricks to
you.
do.
Yeah.
We just.
I feel like that would take like 5 minutes and you'll be done.
Yeah, we
5
just need
minutes
to draw the arrow on the head.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
I'm suddenly realizing why they would have not liked it. But you can still laugh about it. Do you guys dress up for Halloween? Do you go out on Halloween? I mean, Martina doesn't.
She does just
She has
like,
to answer
she's
that.
just hiding in her hole.
Like, no.
But actually, Halloween, no, I never did.
But I also don't dress up for carnival. So it's like all those carnival parties.
Yeah, as a child, yes.
Like,
But
as a child, it was
yeah, as a
great,
child.
but as an adult, I don't like it. I did it when several years back as in a group. That's always funny to have like one theme as a group.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, but yeah.
I'm thinking we should have dressed up.
I'm thinking what would I put on as a costume?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, what would because yeah, me too. I just remember the times for carnival as a child. But then with growing up, I just kind of in Germany it really depends when you're like, but I'm in Berlin. We don't really dress up for carnival so much. But
When
when
is
you're
carnival? Is that a
It's
season?
other
Or?
cities. Yeah, other areas. Yeah, much more. Yeah.
when you're in Cologne,
Yeah.
this is the part for carnival.
They have like a whole
People just get
party.
crazy about carnival.
It's a whole party week they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other people in Germany also we don't understand either. It's just it's just the part around Cologne. They just go crazy for carnival. And
Yeah,
And
we
is
all
that at a certain time every year? Carnival?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were all dressed up, and all adults also dress up, and they really have like on the streets told
Have these
the whole
parades.
adults.
We have this
Yeah,
parade.
the
Yes,
whole
yes, we all
parade.
have an area in Austria
Yeah.
where they do it. Yeah, and it's like it's only 3 days in Austria. This is like over 3 days, and like literally it's like a village, and around that village, and no one is able to work during these 3 days. Just can't do it. Every shop, everything is closed.
Oh, it's
Just
closed.
yeah, just the restaurants and stuff is open because they're all like partying really, really hard. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, this is also because I remember I had a colleague once from Cologne and she worked with us in Berlin, and then it was like carnival time. She has to get home for carnival and
I'll see you in a week.
yeah, and we in Berlin we were just like, what is so important about carnival?
Yeah.
She was totally shocked.
Yeah. Yeah. They are like,
Berliners
do you
don't have any.
yeah. Yeah.
We just went like, what is carnival? Wow, carnival, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We can see in Austria, we also have only certain areas where they are celebrating really hard, and the others are like, yeah, it's for children dressing up,
Yeah,
and then
the
they
same
do
for us
like
in Berlin.
a parade for the children, yeah, and stuff like this. But it's like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, no.
coming back to what would we dress up as if we had to?
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Hmm.
I think I would do some Mulan style.
I would assume you would go with a Disney character. Maybe we should pick for each other. It might be easier for us to pick for each other.
But then, if it was about personality, I would be a Belle. But
Too many options.
yeah.
too many
But
options.
definitely a Disney princess, one of the
Yeah.
Disney princesses.
As I mean, as a child, I was a typical girl as a child, right? Going as a fairy, going as a princess.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
I think I was a princess too, but only once. I think.
When you said princess and then you moved to cowboy, I was like, that makes more sense.
Me too. I was like, I think
I want to see a
was
picture of you dressed as a princess.
Same, also same thought. Yeah, no. Mia was typical, from fairy over princess over something like this, always around this.
It would be nice to see your pictures from being dressed up as those things. I'm very intrigued. I want to see.
I hope my parents still have them.
You better have them.
And like, yeah, princess. I think once I even went as a bride because it was shortly after my aunt's wedding.
So
Makes
cute.
sense, but it makes sense for a child.
Yeah, I was
especially
just
makes sense.
inspired
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
her as a bride.
Yeah.
And then, and I went as a flight attendant once.
Really? That's creative. I did not even know that there are flight attendants as a job.
Yeah, but I liked the way they had their scarf and everything. I wish that I could go as a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So somehow I never went as a doctor.
Yeah.
And as a ballerina, it was way too cold.
Yeah, it's really cold in winter. Yeah. It's in winter. Carnival is like February, somewhere in February, where it's really, really cold. Yeah.
I now understand why it happens, to get you out of depression. The January, February depression is so bad, oh God.
Yeah, but
So
really,
bad.
it's basically a time where there is still winter. It's cold. There is snow. Christmas is over. Where before Christmas people loved the cold weather and the snow and everything, and then January.
And the winter has still not passed.
Yeah, and then
Winter, still winter.
it's still winter, still for at least a month or even more.
Yeah.
And then like people need something to grab to hold
Yeah.
on.
All of the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still remember this one time as a fairy, and my mother was like really cutting out stars out of glittering paper and just sticking it to my dress. It was so lovely. Just what parents also did just to dress up
I know.
the
So much
child.
work, right?
Yeah, so much work. I mean, nowadays you can just buy a costume as well.
Yeah, but
When-
then it
but
was you
back
had to
then-
do,
Yeah.
or you had it given from friends or from family members.
Somebody who's done it before,
like,
yeah.
like stuff like
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, but I really remember how she was like putting all the stars on the dress. And she got me a little, like a diadem, just
Yeah.
like a tiara.
Mhm.
And I had my wand.
Yeah. The
I
most
was already
important
back
thing for
then.
Harry.
You see, just like in Wicked, I was already like, ball gown. Yeah.
Love it.
So, yeah, but all the work parents would put in, or mothers would put in.
She's like, not parents, mothers, okay?
Mothers. My father was always like, "Oh, this is your part."
I'll take her trick and treating. You get her ready.
Remember, she was very happy when I was just saying I would go as a princess, so she could just put
It's
me in some
easier.
of my dresses. And when I would go, oh, I go as a fairy. Who's oh, okay. All the work again. And the best time for her was when I was saying flight attendant, I think. Oh, so I just have to get you a scarf and okay.
On a nice dress, and that's done.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. How did you get your costumes, Martina?
So my mother did not put that much effort because I think she didn't like carnival very much. No, but we had we like got it from we borrowed it. The neighbor of my parents, she's a tailor.
Oh, nice.
So her children were very lucky, very professional costumes, but they were like we could like borrow them and stuff, and we had some costumes at home, or like I can remember my brother once was a cowboy, and then it was like a pair of jeans, a shirt, and like they had
The hat.
the belt and stuff, and it was done so like it was more like yeah, the
Nice.
stuff
Yeah.
we already had at home and what could be used, and or we like could cut some old shirts and stuff like this to go as whatever we wanted to do. It was, but it actually was not that. And I when I was then like a little older, like 11, 12 or something like this, then I also did not want to dress up anymore. But for school, it was required because we had to come. On one day, we had to come there with in a costume, and I just like sprayed my hair in a crazy color.
Yeah, really, right? We had to do it for school.
Yeah, you had to do it.
Yeah,
I
we
did
just
not
had
have.
to. In Germany as well. On this day, you have to come in a
One day
costume.
was the one day, but we did not have school that one day. It was just about playing games
Yeah.
and stuff. So it was kind of a fun day at school. But you had to come dressed up, and I was like just like spraying my hair a little, and then it was like, oh, yeah, it's okay.
I mean, it's always funny on this day on the street just to watch the children
On the way to school.
on the way
Dressed
to
up
school
as
and kind of different costumes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I recently saw a reel or TikTok or something, and that was like in an American school, they had to bring anything but a school bag as the bag. And like people were bringing garbage cans, they were bringing containers like pots and pans, and like they were really creative about the things that they were bringing as anything but bags. So like I think these things can be fun as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so it's funny how people just celebrate.
It really is. It
Oh,
really
wait.
is. I think what do? We have so many festivals that we dress up for, but it's mostly like traditional clothes and stuff. Like around the time Halloween is coming now, we have Diwali on 31st October. So that's like a huge celebration that mostly North Indians celebrate, but now I feel like all India celebrates most festivals. I might be wrong, but yeah, it's like the festival of lights. It's so many sweets. In Delhi, where I'm from, you also exchange gifts. It's like a mini Christmas version, but
Oh,
those
okay.
gifts are more traditional gifts and stuff, like sweets and something for the household or
okay.
anything. and you dress up in like nice traditional clothes and stuff as a family. You do your prayers and stuff, you decorate your house, you have to clean the whole house before, because it says the goddess of wealth is supposed to enter, and if she sees your house dirty, she will not enter.
Ah,
So
okay.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Makes sense.
so we need
everybody wants abundance, so the house is clean.
Yeah.
I think, but about the cleaning is also for Chinese New Year. Well, this is I still got time. It's maybe about February somewhere.
It's definitely in Austria. It is the cleaning for before Christmas and before Easter. Like the huge cleaning
Yeah.
where you should like clean everything, every glass and every shelf and
Yeah, yeah.
everything. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for us it's mostly Diwali, by when you have to have everything clean, because Diwali is also considered a new year for us. Like our new year starts way before anybody else.
You're the first, always
Ah,
first.
yours starts before and because ours starts
Yours is
after.
a little
Yeah.
later. And then there is the astrological new year that happens in April itself. I feel like, if you miss the mark on New Year's and affirmations and resolutions, you can just pick and choose it.
Yeah, you can pick another
I'm
day,
feeling
another one.
early. Let's
Another
take the Hindu
calendar.
one. I'm on time. Let's
It
take
works.
the Gregorian one.
Works.
I need more time. Take the Chinese lunar one. I still missed. Take the Aries one. Aries season is the new year. So many options. October to April, New Year's.
Yeah, and then the next one is just coming back.
Yeah, that's also true. But I feel like there are more New Years. I think the Parsi New Year and stuff are a little later as well. So anytime in the year is New Year, New Me season.
Yeah.
Pick and
You
choose what
always
you
got a
want.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but Chinese New Year's always it's huge and it's complicated. Or what you should do and shouldn't do before, and yeah.
Yeah.
I always have to like look up the the rules.
Do you
And
stick
they're
When to
different
cut
for
your
every
hair,
region,
when not
right?
to cut your hair. I don't even remember all actually. But
I was trying to do something for Chinese New Year, and they were like, you can't clean, wash, shampoo, anything. Basically, anything that goes away from you is like lost abundance and opportunities
Yeah.
on the day.
you have to do this
2
before.
days. So all the garbage out 2 days. You can't even clean dishes or like basically no
No.
clean. So everything better be clean before. You can't
Yeah,
even
you
clean
have to do
yourself.
it all before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you do it this day, you wash away all your wealth.
Correct. And it's wealth. It's specifically wealth.
Yeah. I think you are not even supposed to take out the garbage or something.
Yeah, you're
at
not
the
supposed
day.
to. You're
Yeah,
not
because
supposed to
yeah,
wipe things also. If something spills,
very
you're not supposed to wipe
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Leave it
Yeah.
on.
Often they say you can't have like have your clothes hanging to dry from like New Year's Eve, December 31st, because it's bad luck if you do it. Yeah,
Ah.
so you don't wash clothes on December 31st because everything has to be down and in away in the wardrobe
Yeah.
because you can't have it hanging somewhere.
It has to be in the wardrobe as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just a pile outside. It has to be inside.
No.
Yeah. What is also in Chinese New Year, but well, you have it anyway. You always have to have enough food in your home. Because that's like the sign that you're going to have enough food for the whole year.
Yeah.
That's why my mother still every time like New Year's she's calling me and like, do you have a bag of rice at home? I'm going like, yes, I do have.
I have more than one actually.
And more than this, do you know me? You know how much I like eating. I have enough food at home. Don't worry.
Even I have 2 bags of rice always. Like that's the easiest thing to make.
She's always going like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all about.
So we maybe should do an episode about the New Year's traditions, the Chinese New Year's
Yeah, it looks
traditions
like.
when it's time for it, because I think it's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah, Chinese New Year. Yeah, there's a lot to tell
And we
you.
should do it in advance so people can prepare.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you do
Absolutely.
it
In
but
advance.
around the time, it's like too much.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to be
They
in
need to go shopping
February.
and stuff.
tangerines, and you have to be like, oh my god. And I think it based on the region as well, right? Like which
It's also-
region you're in.
Yeah.
It's too much to do. Yeah.
But you can decorate everything in red, and then it's already good.
And you get red money packets, right? I
Yeah.
love
You get
Asian
tax.
traditions because you get money. Basically,
Yes.
as a kid, you are always
Yes.
getting money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Chinese
it's the
New
same
Year's
in
as well.
Austria.
As
We
a
all,
kid, you
for
get
all the
money.
festivals, you also get money. Yes.
You get money.
Yeah, Christmas,
Yeah.
Easter, like, yeah.
No, Chinese New Year's is really, as a child, suddenly you have to like, there's like Halloween.
Be nice to all
You
elders.
just, yeah, you just go to all your like adult relatives just to get the money. Oh, I wish you like, like
And also you
good
also get some
health and
sweets,
everything,
basically,
and then
not only money. They're like money and sweets. It's like,
Nobody wants sweets when you're getting money.
I know, we just
Even
get
as
the
a child,
money.
you're like, give me money.
Give me
Buy my
money.
sweets.
I want the red envelope with money.
the thing is, I still get money from my godmother, yes, from my aunt.
Yeah.
Basically, I still get money for Christmas. I don't know why.
So sweet.
But my mother also gives it to my cousins because she's
Yeah.
their godmother, and she also gives it to them, and they're
Yeah.
like even older than I. But it's
Yeah.
devoted, and then like we always say, you don't have to give us money because we have our own money. It's nice to get money as a child, but as an adult, you basically it's not for the money because you don't need the money anyways. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
it's
no,
just
I want to have
for
done it, and I'll keep doing it.
Like that generation, you're always going to be the child, right? No matter what age.
yeah,
you're always
yeah,
going to
really the child, and it's just for the gesture, right? It's
Yeah.
always,
Yeah, it's just a
It's
gesture,
sweet anyway.
and it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. In India, we have so many festivals, and in every festival, I can get money from my parents. I just take it and like, please give me, thank you. And if you're female, there are even more versions of getting money because after any main festival, there is a festival of either you have something like Raksha Bandhan where you're tying the Rakhi around your father and brother's hand, or there is something like a tika ceremony that happens after main festivals as well, where you apply like a kumkum on the male elders of your family and you get money. So at least 3 main events in the year where I can get more money than my brother. And then anything that happens, any celebration that happens, you get money. So lots of money, lots of pocket
Good to
money.
be Indian. It's good to be Indian.
And my dad is super sweet, right? He'll be like more generous than he needs to be. And if he's not being, my mom will be like, why are you not giving them money? Give them money. And then we'll be like, why did you not give mama money? Mama also needs money. My poor dad is like, who's giving him money? But he loves it. And like, it's like a whole game of enjoying it as well. And if you go in the larger family settings where you're meeting your extended family and all, right, there's so many elders and all. You can go to anyone and be like, where is my money? As a kid, it's too much. It used to be too much fun. It was scary, but it was also a lot of fun. And now I feel like that is getting a little lost because we don't do it as much. I feel like my niece is not getting that exposure. Although the amounts that you get from your elders now is much higher.
Yeah.
Like we used to get like 10 rupees before. Now you would get like 100 or 1,000 or something at least, which is 10 times more already. But there were so many more people giving it. So I think it's
Yeah.
And then you get to eat so many sweets.
Yeah.
Every festival has a different kind of sweet. And because it's too much sweet, then you have something savory as well. Just options.
Yeah, lots of festivals are about eating, or
Eating,
and then
yes.
it's like about eating.
Love it.
I mean, it's because you're sitting together with the family, and it's just
Yeah.
like the gathering, and then eating together, just having this, this
Yeah.
atmosphere
And also all
together.
of these things are so complicated to make that you have to engage in your community to get it done, right? Like that's
Yeah.
also another thing I like. You have to come together to make it, otherwise, how will you?
Oh yeah, eating is also a part about Chinese New Year because you have to have the certain types of food and just But we can save this for the New Year's episode.
Yes. We will do it in the.
Considering the three of us are such foodies, I'm sure we're going to enjoy that. Like we literally go silent when we are eating because we love eating. We're
Yeah.
just eating in
You can
silence.
focus on the food.
Just focus on the taste. It's so good. Eat in silence.
Yeah.
Just a happy.
Yeah.
And I think on that note, I feel like Martina owes us an update on how it actually goes with the bell.
I will tell you once it happened. I will tell you how relaxing this Halloween was for me.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you for listening in until the end. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to listen to our previous episodes, whichever you like to listen to. This was us about Halloween culture and lots of other festivals in our different communities. I'm Martina.
I'm Ankita.
And Tan.
And we are
3 girls.
One mic.
And still no banana ice cream, but as soon as we are done with recording, I'll go and get some. Have an amazing day. See you very soon. Bye.